What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade basketball analysis coming to y'all with that instant analysis on analysisplayground.com and on YouTube. We're going to talk about the Philadelphia Sixers defeating the Los Angeles Lakers in the tumultuous W, which could have been a game they almost lost in overtime, which shouldn't even have went to overtime because it was up by double figure with less than 2 minutes left, and they still almost blew this game. All the turnovers, all the chaos, all the stupid, dumb, crazy crap that they was doing. All they had to do was just take their time, be patient, be smart, and be precise, and they would have been able to win this game a lot easier without even having to go to overtime. And Anthony Davis could have won the game easily if he would have just made both his free throws. He missed one free throw that would have gave them a 1 point lead that would have pretty much won the game for them, and he ended up missing that free throw that would have gave them the lead. But it still was good effort, good energy, and good fight from the Lakers, not quitting, not giving up, still showing that they care about their season, still care about the win that was at hand. They could have just threw the shoes in and cleaned them up and closed shop. But they continued to fight. They continued to go at the Sixers the entire game, even in overtime, letting them know that we have no quit in our blood. And that's something that you want to bleed if you purple and gold, because it means you have the heart of the champion. They still have some of the championship core left on this team that won them a title in 2020, like LeBron and AD. But they still ended up losing this game tonight, even though they still fought with everything that they had and forced the overtime. AD missed a key free throw that would allow them to win this game by 1 point, possibly, and it was the only free throw that he missed all night. But what I will what I will say is he was a dominant force in that paint. He really dominated the game inside and out, even though he missed a key free throw that would have won them the game. He came up with a key steal that gave them the opportunity to win the game. So it was impressive to see Anthony Davis dominate on both ends of the court. But when you look at his, and he ended up having a dominant performance, 31 points, 12 rebounds. He also was plus 16 and plus minus 5 personal fouls, 3 turnovers, 2 blocks, 13 of 14 from the free throw line, 9 of 13 from the field. He was a dominant performance from him on both ends of the court. He had the blocks. He had to steal one key steal that almost helped them win the game. He missed a free throw that ended up having the ability for them to win the game. 23 points by LeBron James, negative 10 and plus minus, 3 personal fouls, 3 turnovers, 2 steals, 6 assists, 4 rebounds, 4 of 8 from the free throw line, 1 of 8 from 3, 9 of 22 from the field. Didn't shoot the ball particularly well from 3 or from the free throw line. His shooting touch has been off a little bit, and he's not finishing around the basket as well as he used to. Patrick Beverly, 9 points, plus 5 and plus minus, 4 personal fouls, 2 turnovers, 1 block, 2 steals, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, 1 1 from the 3 point line, 4 4 from the field. Dennis Schroeder, 4 points, negative 17 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 1 turnover, 4 assists, 1 rebound, 0 2 from the 3 point line, 2 of 5 from the field. Lonnie Walker had a great game tonight and has continued to play pretty well. 15 points, negative 6 and plus minus, 3 turnovers, 1 block, 3 rebounds. He also is 3 of 5 from the 3 point line, 6 of 11 from the field. Continues to get out in transition, knock down threes for them. This has been a great, solid role player to complement LeBron and AD. 0 points for Brown Jr., negative 19 and plus minus, 0 3 from the field, 0 2 from the 3 point line. Thomas Bryant, 3 point, negative 13 and plus minus, net 1 rebound, 1 1 from the 3 point line, 1 1 from the field. Russell Westbrook, 12 points, negative 7 and plus minus, 4 personal foul, 4 turnovers, 4 steals. Also had 11 assists and 11 rebounds, a triple double for Russ tonight. This is an outstanding performance, getting to the basket and creating havoc and chaos. 3 or 4 from the free throw line, 1 of 5 from 3, 4 of 14 from the field. Didn't shoot the ball particularly well, but his aggression, trying to make things happen, allowed them to create opportunities that normally wasn't there because of his ability to attack the basket and create something out of nothing. He just need to be more under control when he does it, kind of like De'Aaron Fox this season. Austin Reeves, 25 points off the bench, negative 14, negative 4 and plus minus, 5 personal fouls, 3 turnovers, 2 steals, 5 assists, 2 rebounds, 3 or 4 from the free throw line, 4 or 6 from the 3 point line, 9 of 15 from the field. There's an outstanding performance for him tonight, getting the assists, getting the steals, also turning the ball over too much for his position, trying to do a little bit too much. But 25 points just because of the 3 point shot and that mid range going, plus getting out in transition, just helped spare the floor in transition. It allows people to get easy opportunity, including himself, and he made sure everybody ate, including himself, off the bench. Jones did a not play. Kendrick Nunn didn't play. Christie didn't play. 50% from the field as a team, 35% from three as a team, 76% from the free throw line as a team. These are great numbers for this particular team because they don't shoot the ball particularly well from the free throw line or from the three-point line, but they did decently at that tonight. 37 rebounds total, 29 assists total, 12 steals total, 4 blocks total, 19 turnovers total for the team, and 23 personal fouls. They scored 122 points, but they ran out of gas in overtime because they're an older veteran team. PJ Tucker, 3 points, -5 and plus minus, 4 personal fouls, 1 steal, 2 assists, 5 rebounds. He also was 1 of 3 from 3-point line, 1 of 4 from the field. Tobias Harris, 14 points, plus 15 and plus minus, 5 personal fouls, 3 turnovers, 1 block, 4 assists, 9 rebounds. He also was 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 of 6 from 3, 5 of 11 from the field. Joe dominant Embiid. Heed the warning that he's coming to town and is going to get buckets on you. 20 plus 20 and plus minus, 4 personal fouls, 7 turnovers. Just trying to do too much with the ball, trying to handle the ball and create too much when he can let the game come to him naturally or put the ball in somebody else's hand and make his job a lot easier. That's something that he should try to focus on next game and throughout the season. 1 steal, 5 assists, 12 rebounds, or 30 and 10. Also for Joel Embiid, like it was for AD, 7 to 8 from the free throw line, 3 or 4 from the 3-point line. Shot the ball well from 3, didn't overly shoot threes like he can be accustomed to doing. 14 to 19 from the field. James Harden, 28 points, plus 10 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 5 turnovers, too much for Harden. He just too lackadaisical for the playmaking ability, but he needs to be more smarter and less careless with his turnovers. 1 block, 2 steals, 12 assists. So he had 20 and 10 too. 4 rebounds, 7 to 8 from the free throw line, 3 of 8 from the 3-point line, 9 and 19 from the field. A silent, efficient game for Harden. He's been more efficient tonight than he's been all season. You just hope that he can continue to be more patient and be more smarter with the ball and be less careless with his playmaking, a little bit less sloppy with his delivery on his passing and his handling uh, with the ball. D'Anthony Melton, 33 points, plus 3 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 2 turnovers, 7 steals, 2 assists, 4 rebounds, 3 or 4 from the free throw line, 8 or 12 from the 3-point line, 11 or 16 from the field. This efficient night from D'Anthony. He missed some key free throws that would have won the game easier for them down the stretch, but he made up for it throughout the entire game and delivering in overtime and getting a bunch of steals. He had 7 tonight. Like I said, again, that's a bunch. That's a whole lot. Paul Reed, points, -12, and personal fouls. I mean, -12 and plus minus, 3 personal fouls, zeros across the board, 0-1 from the field. Montrezl Harrell, plus 3 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 1 rebound. Zeros across the board because he didn't attempt a shot up from 3 or the field or from the free throw line. Matisse Thybulle, 9 points, plus 11 and plus minus, 3 personal fouls, 1 turnover, 3 steals, 1 assist, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, 4 or 7 from the field. Shake Milton, 6 points, plus 10 and plus minus, 6 personal fouls. He also had 2 turnovers, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 8 from the field. And Furkan Korkmaz, 2 points, 1 assist, 3 rebounds, 1 from the 3-point line, 1 of 5 from the field. They shot 53% from the field as a team, blazing 45% from 3 and 86% from the free throw line was absolutely great for them. They also got 42 rebounds, 30 assists, 14 steals, 2 blocks, 21 turnovers, and 30 personal fouls. They outscored the Lakers 31-20, and everybody thought it was over, but the Lakers came back 39-30 in the second quarter. They got them good in the third quarter, 32-24, but the Lakers came right back 37-27 in the fourth quarter. But the Sixers was able to get a lot more contributions than the Lakers down the stretch in the overtime, where they was able to run better offensive set and guys was able to step up more in the overtime period and was able to win the game. The Lakers needed this game, but the Sixers needed it too. The Sixers need to stay above 500. And the Lakers are trying to get back to 500. The Lakers fall to 10-15 and 4-9 away from Staples Center and the Sixers improved to 13-12, one game above 500, and 8-5 at home. The Sixers didn't need to give this game away. They didn't need to blow it. They needed to win this game so they can continue to build upon the season that they have had, which is a mediocre season, but is mainly due to injuries. But they want to stay above 500 until Tyrese Maxey come back so that they can have a little bit of a cushion if they take some blows so they don't have to be a play-in team. You want to be a top six team in the NBA before the playoffs start so that way you don't have to play in the play-in tournament and you can get rest and work on a team that needs the rest and needs to heal their body and needs to be able to be ready to execute and be ready for the big battles in the playoff series like they did last year. You want to build upon what you did before. Last year they wasn't a play-in tournament team. This year they shouldn't want to be one either. They want to go from play-in tournament team to contender. They was a contender last year. They want to stay a contender this year, and they want to be able to make some moves to be able to up their ladder in a contender status. And they haven't done that yet, but we'll see if they're able to do that during the trade deadline or during the buyout season to make a move to help get some other contributors to help this team perform better defensively and offensively with James Harden and Embiid as their duo and Tyrese Maxey trying to grow to be that third star. They also have Tobias, who they got to figure out is he's going to be that guy that can really help them in the playoffs. He has great regular seasons and pretty good playoff series, but he also has against better competition. He continues to fly under the radar and disappear. So they got to figure that situation out too before it's too late because this team can self-combust for not being able to be a legitimate contender in the Eastern Conference. Right now we know it's the Bucks, we know it's the Celtics, but who is that third team? Is it Miami? Is it Philly? Is it the Nets? Is it Atlanta? Is it Cleveland? Right now, it's looking like the Cleveland Cavaliers, and it really should be Philly. But Philly has continued to underperform because of execution, maturity problems, and development problems. And that's something that time doesn't wait on. Either you're good enough to win it or you're not. That means you're a contender or you're a pretender. And it looks like the Sixers are pretenders again this year. And that's not really a good look for them because they should be legitimate contenders based off talent and coaching staff that they have available to them already right now. Other than that, continue to like the video, subscribe. Thanks for liking, thanks for the support, thanks for loving the videos, thanks for loving the content, thanks for continuing to check it out. And on top of that, thanks for subscribing. I really enjoy the fact that we at 6K. I'm proud to be at 6K. My goal was to be at 6K before January 1st. We already at 6K already, and it's not even January 1st. We still got 2 weeks before it's January, and we already at 6K. We already passed 5K. We already passed 4K. So we're flying up. Let's continue to do that. Let's try to go for 7K by the end of this month. Why not? Might as well try at least. You know, we already are going above what I thought that this channel would be at. It'll show you that I'm making great content. You guys really love it. You love it from first sight. And the first time you seen it, you wanted to be a part of this channel. That's a great thing to see. Other than that, check out my Facebook page, like on Facebook. Also, check out my podcast on Anchor FM, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. That will also be in the description below. Not only that, like my other channels on Twitter, Instagram, and on Facebook. You can follow those. If you click my channel, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And there you can get to know me a little bit more outside of YouTube. Other than that, Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis signing out. Thanks for watching. Go.